It's a Tuesday, 19th day of November 2019. I know it's early. Thanksgiving actually comes late this year, but it's still early. And some people are already putting up their Christmas lights. Yeah, one of my neighbors yesterday in the yard, dismantling his Valentine's Day decorations. Yeah, well, hey, what's the rush?
Well, some of the people are putting up next year's Christmas lights.
Yeah.
They're just going to get a jump on it.
We will. Oh, let's see. Yesterday I said it was International Men's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Today is also International Men's Day. It depends on which calendar you believe. By the way, yeah, there's already a petition for women to have 3 days for Women's Day. And they deserve every single one of them.
I believe that, you're giving us the straight scoop.
Yeah. Well, today also is Play Monopoly Day. Let's play Monopoly.
Haven't done that in a long time.
I haven't either. I had to quit playing with the kids. I got a little bit too serious.
Mm.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I can be very competitive.
You got serious about the game, is what you're saying?
Yeah. I own this place. Yes.
Pennsylvania place. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ballard likes that. He likes that game.
Okay. Does he want to be the car?
Yeah, he's sometimes.
Okay,
yeah, sometimes.
Well, I know how much he enjoys cars, right?
Cars is, one of his things. But that's a really good game to reinforce kids' ability to count and make change and just a lot of different things.
It is. Yeah. And
so play Monopoly with your kids today.
Yes.
Tonight.
It's also Blow Your Bagpipes Day.
Yeah, I didn't know. I've only seen one bagpipe at a time, but
okay.
I might try two, just to see.
Yeah, well, give it a try. Are you ready for some birthdays today?
Some birthdays, okay.
Yes. We can celebrate birthdays, our big shot birthdays. Larry King is 86. How many times has he been married?
I gave up the count a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't think anybody cares except his attorney.
I don't think many of his ex-wives care.
No, as long as the checks keep coming.
Checks in the mail, yeah.
Yeah. Talk show
he's a
host.
guy that I didn't, for the longest time, like, and he kind of changed and mellowed and kind of went to the other side of the table and then came back a little bit. That's been kind of the story of his career.
Well, yes. Let's give the people what they think they want.
He's a survivalist.
Yes. Another one, talk show host Dick Cavett is 83. And Calvin Klein, 77. Sportscaster Ahmad Rashad is 70. He played in the NFL as Bobby Moore.
Yeah, that's right.
Actor Robert Beltran is 66. Actress Kathleen Quinlan, 65. Actress Glynis O'Connor is 64. Actress Allison Janney is 60. And Matt Sorum of Guns N' Roses, 59. Actress Meg Ryan is 58. Jodie Foster, 57. Actress Terry Farrell is 56. And let's see, who else is on our list?
A lot of people are on our list.
Yeah, well, actor Adam Driver is 36. Okay?
Adam Driver. Now, that sounds like a made-up name.
It very well might be, but, we'll have to check his birth certificate and find out.
Okay.
Local birthdays coming up.
Enter to win a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
I love cake.
Yeah!
Oh, yes.
Every week, we'll give away a delicious Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake, and you could win.
I think it's time to celebrate!
Do you you had a birthday?
Mm-hmm. Roger that.
Yes.
Then call, email, or regular mail us the date. Include your name, address, and phone number. Every Friday morning, we'll pick a winner for that week. Send us the birthdays of your family, your coworkers, and your friends. We'll put the information in our database, then send them birthday greetings on their special day. And every week, we pick a winner for the Cold Stone Creamery Ice Cream Birthday Cake.
Where no matter how you slice it, it's a piece of cake.
Let's see who will have their cake and eat it, too.
Don't wait. Enter now and get ready to win.
Oh, my God, really? That is too cool.
On AM 1230.
Okay, we've got our local birthdays. Let's celebrate with Bernice Vasquez, Marco Besso, Addie Pacheco, Yolanda Islas, Brianna Flores, Eddie Lee Sampson, Jason McCormick, Obed Garcia, Kim Hall, Thomas Lara, Timothy Childers, Clark Baker, Domingo Favela, Gina Acuna, Isabel Garcia, John Jordan, Jose Luis, Joseph De La Cruz, Junior Amarias, Mara Magana, Oliver Tanzon, Oscar Gonzalez, Ruben Cota, and Aiden Garcia. They're all celebrating birthdays today. Happy birthday to each and every one of them.
Happy birthday.
Okay.
Okay.
You had to think about that.
I had to for just a minute.
Okay. I don't know if you... This is another TV show I will not watch, but a new reality show will feature Elvis Presley impersonators.
There's a big business in that.
I guess.
Big business.
You may not be aware, but, Gabe Lemus tried to be an Elvis impersonator.
The key word to remember, try. Is that?
Yeah. Gabe kind of sucked at it, so he switched. He's now an Elvis impersonator. Yes.
Yeah.
Gabe needs help. So,
yes.
I thought this was interesting. You and I are past smokers. The number of smokers in the U.S. is at a 40-year low. And 40 years, that's at least as long as I quit. How low is the rate of smoking? Well...
How low is it?
No. How low is it? Experts predict only 100,000 smokers will freeze to death this winter while standing outside office buildings in the Midwest trying to catch a smoke.
Yeah, are being blown off the balcony.
Yes.
Something. Yeah.
Okay. We've got news if you're ready.
I've got some news. We've got some news.
Okay, we're going to jump in with a look at World and California news headlines right now. Brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News special report zeroing in on the phone call between President Trump and Ukraine's Vladimir Zelensky at today's public impeachment hearings. National Security Council expert Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vindman was listening into that conversation when he heard talk of an investigation of the Bidens. Intelligence Committee Chair Adam Schiff.
Colonel, you've described this as a demand, this favor that the President asked. What is it about the relationship between the President of the United States and the President of Ukraine that leads you to conclude that when the President of the United States asks a favor like this, it's really a demand?
Chairman, the culture I come from, the military culture, when a senior asks you to do something, even if it's polite and pleasant, it's not to be taken as a request. It's to be taken as an order.
Foreign Service Officer Jessica Williams, advisor to Vice President Pence, spoke out.
What I found unusual or different about this call was the President's reference to specific investigations, and that struck me as different than other calls I had listened to.
CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Yes, summer is over, but it still can get hot. You can rely on York's Affinity Premium Comfort System to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology that automatically adjusts to meet demand, helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. You can stay connected via Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat with programmable reminders and selectable operating modes to optimize your comfort. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency. Contractor license 696216.
California headline news. Police in Fresno releasing more details about that mass shooting at a house party over the weekend. Police Chief Andy Hall describing the scene.
Officers located 10 people who were shot in the backyard at this residence. 3 were pronounced deceased at the scene. The 6 others were transported to local hospitals. Sadly, 1 died in surgery.
Still no suspects in custody. Police initially said this didn't appear to be gang-related. Now they're saying some of the party attendees were involved in an incident last week. They're investigating to see if this may have been the result of Asian gang violence. PG&E notifying customers across Northern California of potential power outages starting tomorrow, the result of dry weather conditions and powerful wind gusts.
PG&E began the 48-hour advance notification process to our customers about a potential public safety power shutoff.
Harry Van Rennen with PG&E. The outage could affect more than 250,000 customers living in portions of 22 counties. Wet weather moving into the southern region of the state. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For air conditioning, for heating, for sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today.
Haul packages for a living? A gas-powered Mercedes-Benz Sprinter delivers. Transport people? A Sprinter van with 0% financing is a 5-star idea. If food delivery is your thing, then a gas Sprinter caters to you. And if you're a general contractor, the Sprinter with 0% financing nails it. With innovation, safety, and technology, Sprinter is built for you. And it's built for your bottom line with 0% financing. The Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, starting at just $33,790. And for a limited time with IRS Section 179, you could be eligible for up to a $25,000 tax deduction. Gas engine, 0% financing, and a possible tax deduction? Now that's a Sprinter that delivers. Mercedes-Benz. Vans. Born to run.
MSRP excludes all options, taxes, title, registration, transportation charge, and dealer prep fee. Options, bond availability, and actual dealer price may vary. See dealer for details about costs and terms. Only valid on 2018 or 2019 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter vans excluding cab chassis. Qualified commercial customers only. Financing offer valid through January 2nd, 2020. Consult your tax advisor for more information. Limits may apply. Visit mbvans.com.
And right now it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Quick Lane. They have 2 locations in the valley. On Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning, here's what's going to be happening at the County Board of Supervisors meeting.
They will meet today in El Centro. Supervisors will be asked to adopt a proclamation declaring the week of December 1st through the 7th as Farm Worker Appreciation Week. During the special week on December 6th, the 40th Annual Farm Worker Appreciation Breakfast will be held at the Kxo One-Stop Business and Employment Services Center on the corner of Heber Avenue and 3rd Street in Calexico. During the board meeting, the board will discuss and possibly adopt new procurement policies. They'll be asked to take action on a revised travel authorization and reimbursement policy. They will discuss possible changes for the public benefit program, and they will discuss a report of examination of the County of Imperial Development Impact Fee audit from July 1st, 2018 through June 30th, 2019. Board convenes into public session at 10 a.m. this morning. For KXL Local News, I'm George Gale.
El Centro Police are investigating a traffic accident reported at 8 p.m. Monday evening at 8th and Pico. A bicyclist was hit by a car. The bicyclist was transported to El Centro Regional Medical Center. The accident remains under investigation. KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price. Guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
Continuing with more local news, an anniversary celebrated by IBEDC. George Gale filed this story.
The IBEDC celebrated their anniversary late last week. It was their 15th annual dinner. It was held at the Pioneers Museum Thursday evening. During the event, they passed out some awards and reported on some of their past accomplishments. Investor of the Year Award was presented to Douglas Dom from Dom Team Real Estate. Volunteer of the Year Award went to Carla Coons. Partner of the Year Award went to Imperial Regional Alliance Incorporated. Southern Border Broadband Consortium received the Initiative of the Year Award. Project of the Year Award went to Valley Premier Storage. Chairperson's Award was presented to the County Board of Supervisors Chairman Ryan Kelly. The Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation has created thousands of jobs in the past 20 years, attracted hundreds of new businesses, and brought in millions of dollars in new investments. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Norrish Road from Highway 115 to Gowling Road will be closed from December the 2nd through December the 24th. That's a closure 24 hours a day for 23 days. There are detours posted. This is due to the IID putting in a pipeline. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. You're probably going to need some windshield wipers. Yeah, well, stop by Quick Lane in Brawley or El Centro. Have them install windshield wipers. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're back. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Donna and Pat invite you to the Peanut Patch. Open Monday through Saturday. Closed on Sundays. The Peanut Patch with many homemade chocolates in either bark or cluster form. They also make their own fresh English toffee, plain or covered in milk chocolate. Their pecan turtles are to die for. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Hey, you can Google the Peanut Patch and get directions. It's easy, it's fun, and you'll love it. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Stop by and enjoy. Page 2 of the Local News and a look at our weather. It's all brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, the next big election is just around the corner. George Gale has more on this story.
It will be the primary election March 3rd. Filing period for the local races on the ballot is currently open. Deadline to file is December 6th. Some of the races on the ballot are for Imperial Irrigation District Director and Board of Supervisors. IID Divisions 2 and 4 will be decided. For Division 2, incumbent Bruce Kuhn and challengers Dilda McFadden and John Hamby have announced, but none have completed the filing process. For Division 4, incumbent Eric Ortega and challenger Javier Gonzalez have both filed. Another challenger, Jung Kim, has announced, but he has not completed the filing process. Districts 2, 3, and 4 will be on the ballot for the County Board of Supervisors. In District 2, incumbent Luis Plancarte has not filed for re-election, and there are no challengers at last report. District 3 incumbent Mike Kelly has filed. Incumbent Ryan Kelly has also filed for re-election. As yet, there are no challengers running in Districts 3 or 4. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A multi-alarm fire took place on Monday evening in Calexico. The fire reported on Heber Avenue between 1st and 2nd Street. Few details have been released so far. All Calexico Fire Department personnel were called out, as well as mutual aid from Imperial County, Holtville, and El Centro Fire Department. Well, there are toy donations. Yes, you heard right, toy donations that are being accepted. Here's more in that story.
The toy drive is hosted by the Calexico Neighborhood House. They'll be accepting toy donations through the first week of December. Toys can be dropped off at the Neighborhood House, 506 4th Street in Calexico. For monetary donations, go to the Calexico Neighborhood House Facebook page. Toys will be distributed to children of low-income families throughout the city of Calexico. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurances.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, a series of strong low-pressure systems will bring several waves of rain showers and a few embedded thunderstorms through Thursday evening. The most prolific storms will occur through the Imperial Valley and western Arizona this afternoon and evening. Temperatures will fall below normal during this period of unsettled weather before clearing begins on Friday. Even into a drier period over the weekend, conditions will remain somewhat cooler than average. 86 the high yesterday, 56 our low. Today, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 10 a.m. Some of the storms could produce heavy rain. Partly sunny with a high near 81, south-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. New rainfall amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch, except higher amounts possible if thunderstorms develop. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, then rain likely after 10 p.m. Some of the storms could produce heavy rain. Mostly cloudy with a low around 60. Southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming calm. Chance of precipitation is 60%. New precipitation amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch, except higher amounts possible in thunderstorms. Wednesday, a 20% chance of rain. Mostly sunny with a high near 69. West-southwest wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. Right now downtown we're looking at 62 degrees, 42% relative humidity. The wind, it's calm. Page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want salty Buckley fries.
And I want an Imperial thick burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers in Brawley, El Centro, and Oldfield. That's where you'll find what you need when you need it. Well, the Los Angeles Chargers thought their matchup with Kansas City it was a must-win if they were going to have a shot at any postseason action. They didn't win. A 24-17 loss to the Chiefs at Estadio Azteca in Mexico City last night. That gave the Chargers a 4-7 record. So they're going to have to start looking ahead to next season. Phillip Rivers, well, Phillip was trying too hard. Yeah, he threw 4 picks. Not good. NBA action last night. It was the Knicks. They kicked the Cavaliers 123-105. Pacers pounded the Nets 115-86. Raptors ran past the Hornets 132-96. The Rockets 132. Trailblazers 108. Bucks beat the Bulls 115-101. Mavericks 117. Spurs 110. Celtics got by the Suns 99-85. Timberwolves topped the Jazz 112-102. And the Clippers, well, they nipped the Thunder 90-88.
As the weather begins to cool down, it's time to get back outside and enjoy the season with family and friends, which means it's also time to get some of those projects done. You know, the ones you've been putting off all summer long. When you DIY, let Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Visit Visit one of our Do It Centers today for all your landscaping and irrigation supplies, gardening tools, outdoor decor, paints and stains, grilling gear, Yeti coolers, rental equipment, and much more. You see, we know exactly what Valley residents are looking for because we're locally owned and family operated, serving this community for over a century. Check us out online at ImperialHardwareCompany.com. Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a warehouse store with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. And remember, we're open 7 days a week. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, or Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
Friday night football. It's the Vincent Memorial Scots. They will host the Lancers from Francis Parker High School. That game, it's a Division V semifinal. It will start at 7 p.m. here in the Valley. In the Division III semifinals, think about this. There could be a rematch of Brawley and Central. Well, the Brawley Wildcats will play the La Jolla High School Vikings at La Jolla, 7 o'clock on Friday night. The winner will advance to the finals. The Central Spartans play the Scripps Ranch Falcons at Scripps Ranch Friday night. The winner will advance to the finals. Could that be a rematch? We'll be on the air Friday night, 6:45. John Triffle, Dylan Nichols, and me. It'll be on KXO AM 1230 and on the web at kxoradio.com. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers in El Centro, Holtville, and Brawley. Get it done with a little help from the Imperial Hardware Company.
At the Happy Honda Days sales event, you can unwrap incredible deals that'll make you...
Oh, my gosh.
You know, the kind of gift that makes you...
No way.
Yep, that's basically Happy Honda Days in a chestnut shell.
Get a great deal on a 2019 Accord from KBB.com's best overall brand for 2019 with 1.9% APR financing for well-qualified buyers.
Visit your Southwest Desert Honda dealer, Imperial Valley Honda, or Yuma Honda today.
See dealer for financing details. Excludes hybrid models based on 2019 brand image awards from Kelly Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for more information.
Financial news and weather is next. It is all brought to you by Styles and Smiles, complete salon services. Call for an appointment or you can walk in. Styles and Smiles, located right by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. The Dow Jones Industrial Average right now off 120 points at 27,916. S&P 500 down 240. At 3,119. The NASDAQ is at 8,538. That's off 11.5. Meanwhile, gold off 80 cents an ounce and oil down $1.09 a barrel. Doubts about substantive progress on a partial trade deal with China ahead of a December 15th deadline for the increase of import tariffs began to undermine bullish sentiment again today, with U.S. economic growth slowing. The economy is clearly facing several challenges, primarily from overseas, but the 3 rate cuts since July should help sustain growth, according to New York Fed President John Williams. Wall Street also digesting a mixed earnings picture, which featured disappointing sales figure from Dow component Home Depot. Home Depot lowered its fiscal year sales guidance as it reported a 3% decline in its fiscal third quarter earnings. The company said its sales were below expectations because of investments in upgrading stores and its digital platform. Also in the focus, Kohl's. The stock dropped 15 points after the retailer cut its full year guidance. Boeing shares rose after receiving 50 orders for its grounded 737 MAX, a boost for the embattled plane maker as it continues to deal with the fallout from 2 fatal crashes involving the Jets.
The holidays are getting close, and Styles and Smiles Complete Salon Service wants to make sure that you're looking your best. Celebrate the holidays with your new look. For a limited time, get $20 off of a color combo and highlight from Styles and Smiles. And call now to make your appointment, 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Hey, hairdressers, Styles and Smiles is looking for 2 stylists. Yes, they have 2 chairs that are open. Just call 960-2382 and apply. That's 960-2382. Or stop by Styles and Smiles by Cardenas Market on North and Grill Avenue in El Centro.
We have a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 10 a.m. today. Some of the storms could produce heavy rain. Otherwise, partly sunny with a high near 81. South-southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight, a 60% chance of showers after 10 p.m. Rain will be likely with possible thunderstorms. Look for a temperature near 60 degrees with cloudy skies. And Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 69, a 20% chance of rain. Look for west to southwest winds, 15 to 20 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. 63 degrees, 42% relative humidity. Financial news and weather brought to you by Styles and Smiles, here to make you look your best. They're located right by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. That's Styles and Smiles. We are KXO, El Centro, California.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. 2 witnesses are telling a House committee what they recall about President Trump's July phone call to Ukraine's president, the centerpiece of the House impeachment inquiry. We're live in Washington with CBS's Steve Dorsey.
Steve, the National Security Council's top Ukraine expert, Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vindman, testified the president shouldn't have demanded an investigation into his political opponents, the Biden family, who had business dealings in the country.
It was inappropriate. It was improper for the president to request and to demand an investigation.
On the line for Ukraine desperately needed military aid, Foreign Service Officer Jessica Williams.
I thought that the references to specific individuals and investigations, such as former Vice President Biden and his son, struck me as political in nature.
Both testified they weren't aware of evidence to support corruption allegations against the Bidens.
Well, reports say the 2 prison guards on duty when Jeffrey Epstein died in his New York cell have been arrested. WCBS TV's Rena Roy.
CBS News has confirmed that those 2 correctional officers that were supposed to be watching Epstein here at the Metropolitan Correctional Facility will be charged as early as today. They've been previously put on leave after allegedly submitting false reports that they were checking on Epstein every 30 minutes as required.
American educator Kevin King and an Australian colleague have been freed by the Taliban after more than 3 years of captivity. CBS's Holly Williams says a deal was made.
The Afghan government has confirmed to CBS News that the 2 men were exchanged for 3 senior members of the Taliban. One of them is Anas Haqqani. Now, he is a key figure, the son of the founder of the Haqqani network. That is a wing of the Taliban notorious for its brutality and its suicide bombings.
Well, travelers looking to make an early getaway in Daytona Beach faced delays today when the airport was suddenly evacuated just after 6 this morning, and departures and arrivals were delayed. Michael Chitwood, the local sheriff, says they had to check a suspicious bag.
We shut down the airport. Our bomb squad techs came out and determined that it was not a bomb at all. It was a bottle of lotion.
The airport reopened about an hour later. Reports say thousands of user accounts of the new Disney Plus streaming service have been stolen by hackers and put up for sale on the dark web for as little as $3. New York is the latest state to sue the e-cigarette maker Juul, alleging products were marketed in ads to teenagers. Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 122 points. This is CBS News.
With Capital One, you can open a new checking or savings account with no fees or minimums. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. Like you, I'm a big sports enthusiast, and I want my gear to shine like new. That's why it's cleaned with Simple Green. the concentrated cleaner that's perfect for making your auto, RV, cycling, boating, and other sporting equipment look like new again. Try it today. If you're not 100% satisfied, I'll give you your money back. Visit us at simplegreen.com.
Simple Green, Simple Green.
This is happening. Our busy company's buzzing like the hornet's nest in the tree outside. Then Tina walks in.
We've got a projections problem, Brian. Management's given us crazy numbers to hit and not enough crew to handle it.
I spring into action like a human hornet and jump on Upwork. I book a team of remote freelance pros, each ready to start immediately. And those projections, with Upwork, this is happening. Hey, Tina, want to get lunch?
Thanks, but there's hornets outside.
Upwork. Hire freelancers, make things happen.
9 years after it opened, Sweden has dropped its rape investigation into WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange. The prosecutor says evidence is weakened as time has passed. Assange is jailed in Britain, fighting efforts to send him to the U.S. to face spy charges. A tragic death in South Carolina.
An 11-year-old girl in Easley, South Carolina, died after being accidentally shot by her father. He was unloading a handgun after backyard target practice when it fired, hitting Kylie Dawn Woods. Brian Medlin lives nearby.
It's hard to talk about it without having tears in your eyes. The child is gone, and the dad's going to live with it for the rest of his life.
The Pickens County Sheriff, who called the incident a tragedy, says no charges have been filed. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
Tropical storm Sebastian is formed in the open waters of the Atlantic Ocean. Government forecasters say it's likely to be swallowed up by a cold front in a few days. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it.